Hello. Welcome to another video. Today, me and Rahul are going to be talking about Ollie Robinson, Sussex's pace bowler. He came in yesterday and he was incredible, taking 4 wickets up against a strong New Zealand side. Now, obviously, this is sort of worrying for Jimmy Anderson and Stuart Broad. Jimmy Anderson is 40, which for a cricket player is not young, so he might retire soon. And Stuart Broad, although he's only 36, has still got quite a strong partnership with Jimmy Anderson. So Jimmy Anderson retiring may affect Stuart Broad, as their partnership has now taken 1,001 wickets when playing together. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it equalled Shane Warne and Glenn McGrath, 2 greats of the game. But I worry for Stuart Broad, even though he was England's highest Test wicket taker this summer. Without Anderson, can he produce? And Robinson, he's quite young, 29 years old, still starting his England career relatively, compared to Broad and Anderson, who played over 150 games each. And he's taken wickets at a very good strike rate, and 4 for 50 yesterday, an incredible performance. I think he'll go far. And the thing about Jimmy, with him being 40, how long is he going to want to play? I mean, when he started playing, Rayan Ahmed, England's youngest ever player, who played in Pakistan a couple months ago, wasn't even born. So, how much more
time does he have?
How much more does he want to play is the question, I think.
And I think as well, so obviously Ollie Robinson, he said if the time does come, he'd be ready for it. He did also say that he didn't want Anderson and Broad to retire because he likes bowling with them and playing with them. However, I think, although he said that, I think he does want to be England's opening pace bowler. I think he wants that to happen because that will really boost him as a cricket player. I think as well, however, there are some other pace bowling options. Obviously, in my opinion at the moment, Ollie Robinson is the best, but you've still got options like Mark Wood, you've got Jofra Archer, and you do have Chris Wokes. However, he doesn't play tests. He was commentating yesterday on the game. What are your thoughts on there being other pace bowling options?
Well, the options, like you said, Wood and Archer, very prone to injuries, so may not be the best options, which may mean if Broad and Anderson were to retire, as they will in a few years, our pace bowling attack may be a bit depleted. And as we saw yesterday, our spin, we don't have a plethora of spin options, with Moeen Ali retiring from tests. Jack Leach got hit around yesterday. But I think Robinson is in the best place he can be, bowling in the middle overs, not starting with the ball. As we saw yesterday, he got 2 of the New Zealand batters out with nip backers, and that's when the ball is still harder, not swinging as much. So I think perhaps if he was to start bowling in the first few overs of the game, it may not be the best thing for him because he may be swinging it too much. But also Wokes is getting up there as well, quite old. So he may not be the best option. So
I would say also, as you were talking about his swing bowling, I would say what really makes his swing incredible up against batsmen is they can't see when he's bowling an in-swing ball. As we saw, the New Zealand batsman left the delivery and got a LBW wicket heading top of off stump. I think that shows that he can be really dangerous, and I think that might be a sign of maiden overs to come. I think he'll be forcing the New Zealand batsmen and obviously batsmen from other countries to defend it, as quite often they won't be expecting the in-swingers.
Yeah, and it's always key to remember that, as we saw, England's style of playing is extremely different to other countries. New Zealand, by the time New Zealand had got to about the same overs that England had done, they'd only got half the score that England had got. So, obviously, it's good to get those maidens, but the thing is, you have to remember that other countries haven't started playing that baseball type of playing, so...
Yeah. I would also say, I think England as a team, to go along with Ollie Robinson, we need players like Adil Rashid in tests. I think we need a couple more spinners up for playing tests, because I feel like spinning a test can really change things, as obviously Jack Leach, he's not a massive turner, so I would say getting someone like Adil Rashid in. Obviously Moeen Ali's retired, he could do, which I would love, what Tom Brady did. So if Moeen Ali comes back into test matches, that would be great. So hopefully a lot more spinners become options, and I think that's going to be the end of the video, unless there's something you want to say.
No, I think yeah, good.
So see you guys in another video coming soon.